Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
Hey, here we are back at our house. It's a long story as to why we're at our house doing the podcast this week. We'll get into that in a little bit. First of all, you need to know that TJ and Jodi's house is brought to you, as always, by Josh's Farmers Market in Huntsville. How long have we not lived in Huntsville? Like 30 years we haven't lived in Huntsville?
Right.
In Mooresville. I'm having a rough day today.
Oh.
I've been thrown off all day for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know. But I'm a professional, and you will not know that my day is not going swimmingly. From this point on,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
counting, starting now. Let's go. Okay. So Josh's Farmers Market, we love. Do we not love? We love Josh's Farmers Market.
Uh-huh.
Now, we tell you about what all's coming up on the weekends and stuff at Josh's, but the other stuff that we don't focus on enough is that all of their stuff is locally sourced produce and baked goods and eggs and meats and glass bottle milk, all of that stuff. They have seafood every Friday and Saturday, fresh seafood trucks. And they own their own grass-fed, grain-finished beef and free-range eggs. That all comes from them. It's all great with pies and homemade breads, baked daily, Amish jellies and things. Now, coming up this weekend at Josh's, it is the return of Granny's apple cider donuts.
Yes.
And honestly, the best donuts I've ever had.
Yep. Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Now, are they apple cider or just cider?
Apple.
Granny's cider donuts.
Apple, I think.
Either way, they're delicious.
Apple. They're apple
delicious.
Cider. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And they have those locally built Amish Adirondack chairs and
I want
things.
those so bad.
There's a video going around the internets of Josh's where we were in these glider rockers that were Adirondack glider rockers. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know I'm old, but that made me feel old and relaxed and at peace with myself.
Do you think they'd notice if I went up there one afternoon, just sat?
No, I don't think they would. Well, I mean, they may notice, but they probably wouldn't care.
I'd just be like, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would on a pretty day. You know I would.
So here's a funny story. Mr. Todd from JT Media got out there before Jodi and I did, and he was doing some drone filming around there. His company was doing some drone filming, and one of the ladies that works there that's kind of, the muscle that, you don't mess with her. Mm-hmm. She came up to the two owners, being named Josh and Garrett, and said, there's a drone flying around here. Should I call the police or should I just shoot it down? And they had to tell her, look, calm down, you're all right. That drone is from Ace and TJ. So she said, oh, well, I was about to get on it. So anyway, they're at 170 Joe V. Knox Avenue in Mooresville, right there with the YMCA.
Yep.
All of that.
Yep.
And now look, you're going to wait in line if you're going for donuts and things like that. It's going to be a pretty big line, but it's worth it.
And it moves fast. You just got to be patient.
Yeah, they always say that.
What?
The person that's, at the front of the line about to be served, it moves fast. But if you're at the back of the line, you're like, is this moving fast? I don't think so.
You're not a good one to talk to about that.
You saying I'm not patient,
No,
Jodi?
no.
I don't have patience?
Zero patience.
For patient things?
No. No.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so we'll catch you up to date on why we're broadcasting or taping from the house again today, what was supposed to happen, how it went back and forth several times, and how Jodi did something today that I never do. She met a neighbor,
Oh.
and we'll tell you about that, and all kinds of other cool stuff. So we'll get to all of it next. Hang on.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Josh's Farmers Market here in Mooresville, North Carolina. has been a part of our lives for many, many years, way before we started working with them on the TJ and Jodi's podcast. We're about to try the Granny's Old Fashioned Donuts.
How is that?
I'm actually weak in my knees.
They have mums!
They're really good people as well. It's a family-run operation, and they're good, honest, down-home people. I tell you, Ma, this is what we need right here.
I know.
We put this out on the front porch and just watch the cars go by and throw our hands up at them, even though we don't know who they are. We thank them so much for being part of TJ and Jodi's house and the Ace and TJ 5G.
TJ and Jodi's house.
All right, I'm gonna get a little swig here. I have to watch how I swallow when I drink because Jodi says that I drink too loudly.
No, I didn't.
You do though.
You drink
always
coffee
say
loudly.
But you always say that I.
You
enjoying that water? Is that good? I have to watch every move that I make.
You do. You don't. No, you do, but you do drink coffee loudly.
How? Oh, I slurp it?
Yeah, it's
No.
and it's such a
how'd it go?
spectacle.
That's not true at all.
And how you
Not
chew
even
gum.
in the least. Yeah, we said that the other day on the regular old show that you don't like the way I chew
Woo!
gum.
It is cocky.
But you see, I can't do anything. Every little thing I do is something's wrong with it.
Oh, not true. Not true.
Okay, so we were supposed to record the podcast on our regular Thursday at 10:30 or 11-ish. But I had an emergency dental procedure that needed to get taken care of. Wednesday, we were walking out of a charity event that we had done during the afternoon, and I was chewing gum, which Jodi doesn't like for me to do.
Angrily.
And all of a sudden, my gum crunched because a piece of a crown had broken off into the gum. So that's what I had to do Thursday, so we couldn't record. And then Mr. Todd couldn't do it because he was doing other things with JT Media. Friday, we had it set, and we were supposed to do Friday, and then he couldn't do it. So then we were supposed to do it at the studio this morning after the regular old morning show, then get it, edited and put up quickly to be up by noon. And then I got there this morning, and they told me that there's some kind of a service person coming to work on TVs in the studio or something like that. So now we're back at the house.
So much.
I know. So crazy. A nightmare.
Should we have
what
maybe
it
skipped
is.
this week?
I would say that, but I mean,
It's too popular.
It is not.
people, do you know, Jodi, people would riot
They would.
if they went at this point. Now, used to when we could skip a week here or there when we were, going to be off on Monday for, Labor Day or whatever, Memorial Day, whatnot. We could skip a day, but not at this point. Not with the way it's a feeding frenzy for listeners and viewers now. We couldn't do. I would hate to see what would happen.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They would track us down.
Sure, I'm sure. That's funny.
So tell everybody how you just met one of the neighbors.
Oh, okay. So I went on a walk with one of my friends this morning, and this girl passed us. She was walking a dog, and she had on Zaya that you always talk about that I wear and sell, and it has little pockets on the side. So she had her phone in it, and I heard your mouth coming from her pocket as I passed.
That's hot. No,
God,
go
you're
ahead.
so gross. So
Well, you know good and well saying I heard your mouth coming from her pocket that I was going to think something sexual.
actually, I didn't, but I should have known.
Have we not met?
Yeah, I guess not. So anyway, I passed her, and then I turned around and I said, "Hey," I said, "I like that app you're listening to." And she stopped and she goes, I said, "Hi." I said, where I think she said, "Are you Jodi?" Or I don't remember how it went, but then I said, "I'm Jodi." And then and she said, "Oh my gosh, I listen to them all the time, and he talks about you selling Zaya, and I sell Zaya, And she had it on. I said, "Oh yeah." And she said, "My name's Candy." And I said, "Nice to meet you, Candy."
You didn't say your name must be Candy because your sweetness is my weakness.
No. But when I see her
You missed
again,
that opportunity.
but listen, when I see her again, I'll yell, and you can yell it out the door to her.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If I ever go outside and maybe meet her, I'll say
Yeah.
it then.
Anyway, I thought that was kind of funny.
I figured your name was Candy because your sweetness is my weakness.
Ooh.
I'll be like that. I'll be like that there. I'll be like,
Candy would probably run.
trick or treat.
Ew. Candy be like, ooh. Scary man.
Oh, speaking of that, we have our house all decorated, but you don't decorate for Halloween. You decorate for fall, right?
I mean, I
You
have a
have-
few Halloween things.
Yeah, but they're little cutesy.
Yeah, I don't do
like
scary Halloween.
jack-o'-lantern things and all that. You don't put a bunch of skeletons up.
I don't
and,
like all that.
You know, you got enough in your closet.
Scares
You don't
me.
need to have them out in the living room.
Well, you on a roll today, aren't you, buddy?
But but they were talking about the number one Halloween decorations and all, and bats are usually they're big. I can't see you having bats
no.
hanging from the ceiling or
No.
anything.
I just don't. I've never liked any of that. Even when I was
No.
little. I was
'Cause you're scared.
I'm
You're scared.
I'm scared.
And you know what she does whenever Halloween is over and she wants to keep fall decorations out until Thanksgiving? If it's a jack-o'-lantern, she just turns it around so you can't see the face on it. And then it
do.
just looks like a pumpkin. That's a little life hack for you if you don't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it works. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't. And I've never been in a haunted house. Nor am I going to.
I thought you did one time and then, like when you were a teenager or something, and then you got out of it and said, I'll
No, I
never do
wouldn't
that
go.
again. Yeah, I don't like haunted houses either.
I'm scared enough. I don't need people doing that to me on purpose.
Because you know, I'm kind of jumpy.
I know. If I would not go in a haunted house with you. Actually, it'd probably be good because I'd get aggravated because you'd be jumping and
Yeah, I don't like all that business.
yeah. No, I don't either. We're weird, I guess.
No.
A lot of people love that.
I know a lot do, but a lot of people don't.
Do they not?
I don't understand why that would be thrilling to you. I just don't get it. And a corn maze?
Oh, no, I don't mind that because that's like a puzzle.
Yeah, you like puzzles.
That's a puzzle, and I like that.
Have you ever done that? A
Yeah,
corn maze?
I have.
When?
I actually did a couple years ago with the kids. It was way out somewhere.
That they're typically way out where there are cornfields.
Was it like through the church or something we went?
I don't know. I'm not going to any of that.
Oh, I would never ask you. Could you imagine if I got stuck in a corn maze with you and you're zero patience?
And I'm not good at puzzles
You
either.
know what? I'd leave. I just run and try to find my way out.
Leave them in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not good with puzzles.
I know.
I don't like it.
And you'd throw the puzzle across the room if a piece didn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't do that when you're in a maze. You're just stuck.
I know.
How do they get you out if you get lost? How do you find your way out? Does somebody come
I
find you?
know, because I always find my way out.
Well, unless you're you have a corn maze that you would like to advertise on the Ace and TJ app,
Yeah.
5G, then I would love to send Jodi out there to go through your maze.
I will. But it cannot be. Oh, what about the haunted?
No,
Oh my God! If I had to go in a haunted corn maze, trying to find my way out, stressing because things were jumping out at me, I'd literally TT my pants.
what if it were a haunted candy corn maze?
Well, I'd eat my way out.
Yeah. Yeah, you know people think we're disgusting because we like candy corn.
I mean, I like it, but I don't like a lot of it because it's so sweet.
But most people either they if they don't like it, they hate it, and they think people are disgusting who eat it. And I love candy corn. I'll eat a ton of
But
it.
if you didn't like it, you'd be one of those people.
Jodi,
I've heard you before when you don't.
I am not judgmental like that.
Okay.
not at all.
All right.
All right, I got something very interesting to tell you.
Great.
You're going to love this. All right. Couples who worry about catching COVID-19 have better sex lives. Now, what couple do you know who's
we're
the
not.
most
We're not
scared
going there.
of catching COVID-19?
I'm not doing this.
Who is it? Which couple, Jodi?
You're awful.
How am I off? I have a report here from a medical journal, the Journal of Relations.
Okay. No.
I'm trying to think, what couple do we know that is most afraid of catching the COVID-19? I thought you may be able to help jog my memory on this because I've been trying to think
Well, I'm
all day
not.
who it is.
Going to.
Who is it that would have
I really
a
don't
lot
like you right now.
much better sex relations because they're afraid of COVID-19? Is it your parents? It's your parents. They're the most afraid of catching the COVID-19
I can't wait for
couple
them
that
to
we
see
know.
this.
Oh my God.
So let's see what it says.
Oh my gosh.
According to new research published in the Journal of Science, your parents
Oh my God.
who have a high fear of catching COVID-19 have had more
Oh God.
and better relations during the pandemic. The idea is that stress-provoking situations can sometimes make people face their own mortality and heighten sexual desire.
Why are you making that face?
Because it's
so
very
gross.
interesting. Follow the science, Jodi. Right to your mama and daddy's house.
I'm seriously gonna be
You
sick.
think they're not leaving the house just because they're scared?
All right, shut up. Move on. You're so stupid. God.
Mask up.
Did you see that fly just go by here?
Yeah. It's because you keep a dirty house.
I know.
Got flies up in there.
Next
All right.
subject.
So are you going to tell them that they do listen and watch? Do they,
Every week.
Do they watch or listen to the podcast?
Watch.
Okay. Okay. Mom, Dad, we understand.
No, we don't. And I'm
And good for
tuning
you.
all this out.
Good for you.
Stop.
Good for you.
Shut up.
You. Good for
So
you.
disgusting.
Oh, and they're coming for Christmas, even though they're scared of COVID-19.
They're not scared right now, I don't think.
Well, they're more scared where they live in Louisiana than they are here, right?
I mean, I hope. They're coming here.
And they're flying, right?
Yep.
Okay. Both vaccinated. They done got their boost. They got a booster.
Not yet.
They're getting a boost.
I found out this morning that they got their flu shot yesterday.
Okay.
So they're all covered.
So they're coming for a week. Now, would they be here for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and all that, or are they coming after that?
Nope.
Okay.
Coming before, staying a few days after.
Okay. So you say it's a Tuesday to Tuesday, and they realize that's not necessary
What?
to have to. You know, I hate for them to think they have to stay that long.
Yeah. I'm sure you do.
I mean, I love having them here. You know that. They know that. They know I love having them
They-
here. But
They know.
I'm just saying
They know
they
who
don't
you
need
are.
to feel obligated to stay that whole time.
Yeah, okay. Well,
And when
are.
they fly, they have a definite return date.
Right.
So that's a,
Yeah.
you know, that's a plus and a minus.
Could you please
on
get off
things.
of my parents, period?
Sound like they need to get off
Stop.
themselves.
Stop.
Coming.
You're so
Oh,
nasty.
Jody, you so pitched that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see, what else has gone on in our house? We watched a movie together the other night. A whole movie.
Yep.
We did.
Yep.
It was a Clint Eastwood movie called Cry Macho.
It was really good.
It was so sweet.
I did not
Oh,
realize
it
that
was so
man, though,
sweet.
was in the 90s.
Yeah, he's 91.
Because I said, oh, he's so feeble. And you said, he's in his 90s. I said, no. And he's 91.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still, like, but
Yeah,
then
and
I
I
wonder
think-
how many takes. Like, when
Well-
you're that, because, people get forgetful.
I don't think he's as slow physically and all in real life as he was in the movie.
You don't?
No, I think he was playing it up to be an old broken down, broken bodied,
Man.
former
Yeah.
cowboy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so
That makes sense. Man, he's
Mm-hmm.
just good for him.
I know.
Good for
Clint Eastwood.
him.
And how long was that movie? It was about maybe an hour and 45 minutes? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was good.
So how many hours a day do you think that you and I spend in the same room with each other? That was a thing we had in the news today.
Like, how many hours in
Like
a
most people spend less than 4 hours a day in the same room with each other.
No, not since you've moved up here and get home early. We're in the same room a lot.
Okay, does it count my being in this room watching TV and you being right there in your office, even though it's a separate room, but there are no doors separating it or anything?
I guess not.
That doesn't count,
I
or
don't
it
know.
does?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then we don't spend time then.
Because how much time do we spend in the same room when we're sleeping? Because
What time do you get up?
I'm trying to get up around 3 now, or so. Sleeping
about-
an hour longer than I normally
So about 4.5 hours.
do. Okay, so not counting sleepy time, then we don't spend enough time in the room, same room
Why
together.
are we supposed to?
Yeah, it says that people spend, couples are supposed to spend about 4 hours a day in the same room. And I don't think they counted while
don't
they
know.
were asleep.
Yeah. I mean, we spend time.
So we need to start spending more time in the same room together.
Do we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to be down here or up there. Those are the only two places I ever am.
Okay. And I'm going to be right there or up there.
Yeah.
I think if I'm right here, then this counts.
If you're right where?
In the kitchen.
In the kitchen? Yeah. But how long is that a day? 30 minutes maybe? While you're cooking your breakfast?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not here a lot in the day.
I know, and that's what I told him. I said it would be hard to spend 4 hours in the same room with somebody who's always on the move. I mean, you could easily spend 4 hours in the same room with me.
Yeah.
All you gotta
Oh,
do is
yeah.
just sit down.
Right.
And there I am.
I'm not good at sitting like that.
No. Right.
No. But I will because I'm gonna start packing soon. So
Mm-hmm.
that'll be fun.
I'm kicking her out. That's why she's gonna be packing.
I'm out of here.
So
I'm out of here.
leave before your parents get here.
I will.
Go
See ya.
have a traditional Louisiana Christmas with them.
Okay.
Where you get crawfish in your stockings and stuff like that. Maybe you get you a new pair of white rubber boots.
Maybe.
For Christmas.
I wouldn't mind that.
So that's the thing. We'll be in the new house when your parents get out here, won't we?
I hope. Yeah. What does that matter though?
I just figure that hopefully it's not going to mean that they want to stay longer because they got a big new house to stay in, as opposed to the houseboat they live on.
Trust
In
me,
Louisiana.
I'm sure after a few days with you, they'll be fine to leave
Well,
within a week.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell your dad that we're gonna be living so far out in the country that it doesn't get the golf channel.
Okay. Maybe we should take it off the TV, like off of our package.
That would be good. See, we do have an understanding, though. I think I've told everybody this before. When he's at our house, Jody's dad, I let him watch golf as much as he wants to. And then in return, when I'm at his house, he lets me watch him watch golf as much as I want.
When's the last time
So
you've
it
been at their
works out.
house?
It's because I don't want to watch golf.
But seriously,
other than that, that would have been.
Do you even know
I'd be
the
there.
last time?
Whose funeral was it? Was it somebody's funeral?
We went one time for Christmas when the kids were really little, and that's the
Our
last time
kids?
you've been. Mm-hmm.
Our kids
And
were
now they're
really
18
little?
and 21, and that's the last time you've been.
Huh.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Somebody's had to have passed
Nobody's
that I delivered
passed.
a eulogy for
No.
since then.
You've not been to my parents since then.
How old were the kids? Our kids.
Well, we went up to see Duck Dynasty. Remember we went to...
That's the last time?
Uh-huh.
Boy, time flies. It does.
That's the last time you've been there. You ought to be ashamed.
Why? I haven't been invited to their house.
You are always invited, and you never want to go.
How many times have you been?
A bunch.
since
I
then?
go once a year at least. Only time I didn't go was during COVID.
And do you go during our regular set vacation time?
No.
No. You don't. You go because you have the time to go.
You could go for a long weekend, but you don't want to go.
No, I have suggested going.
Mom, Dad, he doesn't want to come.
No, I have suggested coming, and since COVID, we didn't go. I've suggested going
When did you suggest
many
going?
times.
Do tell.
Many times.
Never.
Many, many times.
Well, I go once a year. I'm going this year. Yep, I'm going this year.
Okay.
You want to come?
Well, it depends on when it is. I can't miss work.
Okay, well, I'll find out when you're going to be
I
off.
definitely can't miss work now.
Yeah, I know.
And by the way, that's the thing. If you like us at all, whether you like our podcast or our show or anything, but if you just kind of think we're good people and you want to help us out, recommend to everybody listening to our podcasts and stuff, and listening to the app, the 5G, and watching on YouTube and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gotten to the point where Jodi is actually having to work now to join the family business. So, I don't know what all you do even on apps and everything. I don't know whether you give it good ratings or was it a 5-star review, things like that. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Tell everybody, people that don't live in the area, people who do live in your area,
Yeah.
just tell them that we're
That's why I
we're
think-
good for it.
That's why I thanked Candy today.
Yep.
I heard your mouth. And I was like, thank you. Yes. I like that.
Where does this Candy live? Does she live
I
on
don't know.
our street, or does
We
she?
didn't get into all that. I just saw her on the main road out there.
On the main road.
Yep.
Candy from the main road.
If I walk by myself, I have it on too.
Oh, so
Yeah.
y'all have that in common.
Yeah, but I wasn't by myself.
Yeah. So anyway, we would appreciate all the words you can pass on to people to get them to listen and support and all of that.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that as well.
Because, with Jodi having to pitch in and try to work to raise revenue and everything for the company,
That's scary.
she's all up in my business now. Like, I've done a really good job my whole career keeping her out of my business and what I do with work. and
I'm in
everything.
it now.
So now
big
she's
time.
all up in it.
Yep.
Aren't you supposed to do this? Adam said you're supposed to do blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. This is not a good idea. This is not a good
Yeah,
idea.
but you needed the help, so here I am.
Yeah. No.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll be right back. Hang on.
More from TJ and Jodi's house next. What's Share Funny? It's a show from TJ that's funny enough to share on social media. Hear Share Funny live from 9 to 10 Eastern, 8 to 9 Central each weekday morning on the Ace and TJ button. Available on our app and now on iHeartRadio. Let's go. It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.
Yeah, there really is a fly in the house,
it's
and
driving
it's
me
driving us crazy. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I have a talent that I can kill flies with my bare hands pretty easily.
You do. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. That's hard.
I know. I'm like a little fly ninja.
Yeah, you are.
It's like, I don't know. Is that offensive now to say ninja?
Everything's offensive.
Is that? I apologize to the real ninjas listening to the show.
Yeah.
I don't mean to appropriate the ninja culture.
We have nothing against that.
No. But I've been a ninja all my life. I mean, I'm gonna be as honest as I can with you now. I can ninja some stuff. I've been ninjing since I was a little boy. So Todd, are you in a better mood today than you've been being?
Yeah.
Adam got you all stressed out. Is that why you were? What day was it you came up to the studio and you were all stressed out? The last time we did Thursday, yeah. Was that because of Adam, or you got personal problems that
Probably
we
personal
don't
problems.
even need to know about? Yeah, bless. He's getting married in exactly a year.
I think that's great.
I do too. I just never known of long engagements like that to pan out.
Well, they have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. They'll be fine.
Why are y'all waiting so long?
Because of the house renovation.
Oh, they're renovating a house. Yeah.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, he doesn't look old, but he's getting on up there. He doesn't have a whole lot of time to waste. I'm not saying he's got 1 foot in the grave and one on a banana peel yet, but most people his age, they don't stay engaged a long time like that. They go
Well,
ahead
they
and do
are,
it.
and
They
it's
do
gonna
it.
be fine.
They run off to, well, he would, I'm guessing, would go somewhere like Myrtle Beach and get married.
No.
Something nice for him.
Well,
Is it going to be a destination wedding off somewhere?
Oak Island,
Oak Island. How far is that?
3.5 hours.
I would consider that a
Near
destination wedding. That's off somewhere.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
is it small? Yeah.
Oak Island or the wedding?
The wedding.
Both.
Okay.
The wedding.
So I went to one of your weddings already when I was sick.
That one didn't work out, so you were
Right.
to come to this one.
So
Yeah,
that's what I was
here.
going to say. I must have been bad
He
luck.
was.
I had a sinus infection that would kill a horse.
You remember that? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't.
It was on a boat. You remember it was on that steamboat, paddle boat thing?
Why don't I remember this?
It was not long after we moved here.
Yeah.
And
And you had a sinus infection.
I was hot. I was wearing a black shirt out there on
Ooh,
that thing. It was in
gosh, you
September.
remember that?
It was
What
in
year was
September.
that?
Oh, God.
98 or 99.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even have kids yet.
No.
Your memory is amazing.
Yeah, it is. I do not remember any of it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was hot, and I was wearing a black shirt, which wasn't a good decision.
And we were on that boat?
Yeah. But I didn't know we were going to be outside on the boat. I thought we were going to be inside on it. But
Golly.
I don't know. But anyway,
I wish I could
yeah,
remember things like that.
it's not good though to have an eidetic memory because you remember the bad things just as much as you do the good.
True. I hate that for you.
All right, so I just wanted to make sure on camera, on the app, on the audio, everything, you are not expecting me to be at the wedding.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're not invited.
thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And if we're not invited, that means we don't have to get them a gift, right?
No, Jody's invited.
Oh, Jodi is? All right. Well, Jodi can take her commission check and buy you a gift.
Steak and
Have a-
sizzle check.
Yeah, have a happy life together. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we gotta wrap it up so Todd has time to edit it and get it
Oh,
up
gosh.
on the app to be downloaded in time for people not to get mad at us.
No more breaking teeth on video one day.
Yeah, No more of that.
No more.
All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
It's TJ and Jodi's house on the Radio Button Network.